Greetings and salutations. How's everybody doing? Um, this is probably you probably weren't expecting this from me. At first I wasn't sure if I was actually going to talk about the Downton Abbey movie. I mean, I'd seen the first episode when I was in college because my lighting professor had asked us, showed it to us in class, and I mean, I saw the movie and I thought, and here's my whole reason for not going to song before discussing it. I wasn't really sure if I should because having not seen the entire show, not having um this huge nostalgia for it, or having an immense knowledge for it, knowing who the characters are, being able to connect with it, and all that. However, I'd have to say once this film started and the iconic Downton Abbey music started, I'd say I instantly fell in love with this film. I actually did. I'd have to say this is a favorite film for me for 2019. Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, I actually very much enjoyed the Downton Abbey movie. The entire cast of the show returned for this film, and they all do wonderful performances in a film about a well, the basically the whole plot is the king and queen are coming to Downton Abbey, and uh, the entire crew, the maids, the butlers, the kitchen staff, they all have to prepare for the evening and make sure it is absolutely perfect for them because the entire town is counting on them to make sure it goes well. And yeah, I have to say this is a very charming film. It is very charming. And the entire film, it makes you kind of wish that we could still live in a time of like glitzy balls, having to wear big fancy suits all the time, just having the casual talks with people and all that. Well, and yeah, I gotta say this was a very good film. I enjoyed it very much. The lighting is very well as always. Downton Abbey is known to usually, almost always, use natural lighting in its, and it was used in the show. Heck, in that first episode that my college professor showed us, he said, "Okay, pay attention now, guys. This episode was shot in all natural lighting. Remember that. There'll be probably be a test on that probably later." And that always stuck with me. And when I saw the film, and I thought, okay, yes, they did this film wonderfully with the lighting. And if you're gonna reference this for a lighting class, I'd say yeah. I would recommend this for a lighting class, and also I'd recommend the Midsummer film for a lighting class. Mostly the daytime shots and all that. If you're gonna talk about lighting in film, then yeah, I'd say those two films are fairly well made for lighting. But yeah, I'm getting off a tangent, and yeah, I mean the plot is very thin, and at the same time, it makes you actually care about if the entire Downton crew is able to get impress the king, the queen. All the little subplots are very nice. Um, I gotta say Maggie Smith's rivalry with the yeah, no, this is the issue with me reviewing it since I do not know all the characters. Having this also be my first introduction to Downton Abbey, And if you're you're wanting be if you're a casual have never seen Downton Abbey, I have to say this is a it's a fairly good way to get interested in the show. I mean, you might um in a way spoil some things for yourself. I'm not sure yet, but the costuming is was wonderful. The lighting was wonderful. The acting was wonderful as well. And overall, this was a very charming film. I highly recommend this film. I mean, it's not like, say, a big action movie or a high stakes crime film or a film based on, say, drug dealings or, films based on, like, say, things that actually happened. This is a film just about a little British cat, estate that's just trying to make sure that they get a well done dinner and everyone is happy and everyone looks at them and think, yes, you guys did a great job. And yeah, if you are in, like, say, hospitality, then I'd say, yeah, you'd probably enjoy this film very much. And I work at a retirement community, and I'm pretty sure most of them probably enjoy this film too. But I mean, yeah, this if you're wanting me to, like, check the series out, I'll probably do that. If there's interest in that, I might. I'll check it out. Overall, I had to say that film was a very charming film. The acting was very well. The lighting was really great. The music was great as well. Overall, this is a great film. I highly recommend it. Overall, I'd recommend this. I'd say if I'm gonna grade this film, I'm gonna give it a B plus. The reason I would do that is because everything is very well made, but at the same time, I'd say for those who have not seen the show, it does not give you much, like, detail about, like, say, character, like, say, oh hey, these two characters are getting married, or say this this guy used to work at the Downton and now he does not, and now he's coming back. But then again, that also relies on the viewer having to have some knowledge of the show. And for, like, just watching the film, I'd say, yeah, it's a fairly good film. I highly recommend it. But at the same time, I probably would, like, recommend you brush up on your Downton Abbey knowledge, so then you're not going to be confused and think I don't like it because I don't know who these characters are. So if you are a fan of the show, I bet you probably love the film. And if you're a casual and are just trying to get into the show, then yeah, I'd still recommend you see it. But that's all I got to say. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.